Hi, welcome to CBug's Records, new arrivals for the week of November 7th. I'm Bug. This is my record store in East Windsor, Connecticut. Please like, please subscribe. Okay, this week the albums come from, mostly from Dallas. I was there last weekend. I picked up quite a few. And there was also some that I had around here. I think I paid about $250, $260, something like that. So let's start with Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. Now, this is fantastic, but this is not a particularly early pressing. It's sometime in the 70s. So, you know, the earliest pressings go for a fortune. This one goes for $65. Pink Floyd, Delicate Sound of Thunder, also $65, double live album. Just, you know, a great album. I was at this tour, I remember seeing it. And I was a little worried because it was without Roger Waters. And I was a big Roger Waters fan. But it's a nice combination of the Momentary Lapse of Reason, a few songs from that, and all the classic ones you really need to hear. 65 for that. Ronettes will be 42. Ronettes are very hard to find. Not really sure why, but they are hard to find. This is Greatest Hits. That'll be 42. Bo Diddley. Now, this is his Greatest Sides, Volume 1. This can be a pretty expensive record, but you can see the old barcode here, which means it's an 80s pressing. So, you know, great music, but it does take the value down, takes the collectability down. So we're at $20 for that. Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, I was out of, so good to have, $35. Same thing with Allman Brothers, Eat a Peach, $26. We have The Cult Love. This is $42. Waterboys. I don't see a name on this, but Waterboys for $16. Tina Turner. This is a rare Tina Turner. This is Acid Queen, $30. Ice Cream Castle, the time will be $15. Little Richard will be $15. Whitney Houston, self-titled, will be $24. Marvin Gaye, Midnight Love will be $15. Best of ZZ Top will be $12. This is the Prince's Trust 10th anniversary birthday party with Dire Straits, Elton John, Phil Collins, Paul McCartney, Tina Turner. Pretty good. Just $9. U2, Wide Awake in America will be $13. Springsteen, Tunnel of Love. Now this is the one that came out after Born in the USA. And Springsteen didn't really like Born in the USA because it was just too pop. And this is much more personal. So this happened after his divorce. I'm not sure the record company was thrilled with it because they wanted another Born in the USA. But I love this album, and a lot of people really do. $15. Paul Simon, Graceland will be $24. Got a few Stones, Sucking in the 70s, which is a great title. $20. And the two experimental and weird Stones. There's Satanic, I can never get this right. There's Satanic Majesty's Request. It'll be $24. Now this is not the 3D one. When this is 3D, it makes it worth a little more. And Black and Blue will be $20. Now both these are experimental. Both these are not great. But they have some good songs, and I just think it's interesting that, you know, this was supposed to be their Sgt. Pepper, but never ended up being that. We have some Lou Reed. Mistrial will be $14. Sally Can't Dance will be $22. And Rock and Roll Heart will be $20. Stevie Nicks, Belladonna will be $20. And we have a bunch of Kiss. So we have Double Platinum for $32. Basically Greatest Hits. Kiss Alive will be $40. Lick It Up, $30. Hotter Than Hell will be $34. Animalize will be $22. And we'll end the Kiss stuff with probably the worst two, at least with makeup. We have 38 on Kiss Unmasked and 44 on The Elder. And the reason this is so expensive is because nobody bought it. I mean, especially at the time, people were starting, I mean, CDs weren't out yet, but people were buying more cassettes, and people were not buying Kiss. They were not in at all. And this sealed the deal for them for a while. It's bad. But it's kind of so bad it's good. So it is sought after. Okay, and we have Billy Idol for Whiplash Smile 22. Okay, the rest of the stuff, the rest of the stuff I'm showing is all Christmas stuff. Some of it is new, some of it I just wanted to bring out to kind of show what I have. I have a lot more than this, but most of the other ones are kind of, you know, classic stuff or stuff more geared towards kids, things like that, but there's plenty. So let's start with Rockin' Little Christmas. This is with Brenda Lee, Chuck Berry, some people I don't know, Bobby Helms. So we are at $15. The Beach Boys Christmas. This will be $18. This is probably the big one. This is the one I get a few every year, and they always sell. A Very Special Christmas. It'll be $38. This is the one they made in the 80s with Springsteen, Madonna, Bob Seger, Pretenders, U2, Bon Jovi. I'm going to shut up about it now. But this is a must-have to me. A couple Elvis. Let's see, you got The Wonderful World of Christmas will be $9. And Elvis Christmas album will be $9. Okay, let's see. A few genres here. Soul Christmas will be $32. Christmas Reggae will be $18. And my favorite, really like this one, Rhythm and Blues in Austin, Rhythm and Blues Christmas will be $15. Now this one's interesting. The Dangerous Christmas of Red Riding Hood. The interesting thing about this is it's, you know, Liza Minnelli's in it. That's not really the interesting part, but it's a story, except there's a song by the Animals. I think they're like the Wolves. I don't know. It's been a while since I've heard this, but they go into a song and it's just so strange. And we are at, if I could read, $15. Christmas Disco, $6. I had a couple different ones with this, a couple different disco ones. Phil Spector's Christmas album will be $14. Here's one of my favorites. Christmas on the Ponderosa Bonanza. And it's really the stars of Bonanza singing, and they have this story going through it that's kind of cute. Big Hoss can't sing. Everybody else, you can tell they have a singing background, but Big Hoss, it's a little rough, but I like it. And these are up there. They're hard to find. These are $32. Do They Know It's Christmas? A must-have, I think, $14. This is Band-Aid. It's just that one song. And on the flip side is the song with the artists sending a quick little message. And it's nice. I mean, I really like that version. Okay, New Edition. Christmas All Over the World will be $16. Christmas with the Jets. Just $7. The Jets are the most wholesome looking group I've ever seen in every picture. They all just always look so happy and wholesome. Here's a good one. Bob Dylan, Christmas in the Heart. This one is sealed. It's $32. It's really Bob Dylan Christmas. I like it, but there's good songs and bad songs. It's like a combination of cheesy, but still kind of nice. I don't know. All right, we'll end with two of my favorites. This one's up there. This one is hard to find. Scrooge. Now, if you've ever seen this movie, the one with Albert Finney, not A Christmas Carol, it's called Scrooge. The music in it is so good. I mean, the story is the same story as always. But I just love this version. And it's very hard to find. We are at $45. And what better way to end with exciting Christmas stories of Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. This is just cheesy, but I like it. We are at $35. Up there too. So I figured this is the time to bring the Christmas stuff out. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in here.